Thurman vs Manny Pacquiao, my prediction video. But first I'm going to go touch up on the resumes, then the last three opponents, then I'm going to talk about the styles, then how I see the fight playing out, and then I'm going to give you my prediction. So you'll have to wait till the end to get my prediction, people, or you can just skip and bounce. So let me start off with Thurman. Thurman, he's had 30 fights, but 29 wins, 22 by KO. We know he had one no contest around his 5th or 6th fight, which was due to a clash of heads. So he's undefeated with 0 losses and 0 draws, and he works with around 75% crack. He's around 30 years old. He's been pro for 12 years. He stands at 5'7". He's not 6 foot. 5'7". He's an orthodox boxer, and yes, we give Thurman credit for being enrolled in VADA. He's also enrolled in VADA, so big him up for that. And let's touch up on Pac-Man. Pac-Man's had 70 fights, 61 wins with 7 losses. He also has 39 knockouts. He has 7 losses, 3 by KO. He has 2 draws, and he's working with around 56% power. Manny's 40 years old now. He's been pro for, I think, 19 years, which is a very long time. He stands at 5'5" with a 67 reach. Okay, so from there we can tell that Thurman's the younger fighter, but Manny Pacquiao's the more experienced fighter. But we don't know when Manny Pacquiao's wheels are going to come off, because as we know, boxing is a young man's sport, and Manny Pacquiao's been doing it at the top level for a long time. So it's just a matter of time before he comes down. But let's talk about the last 3 opponents. As Thurman's last 3 opponents, it was Porter, Garcia, and then Lopez, which is a beautiful little run, especially when he won them. He beat Porter, that was a unanimous decision, 12 rounds. Then he beat Garcia, which was a 12-round split decision. And then he beat Lopez, which was a 12-round majority decision. And Manny Pacquiao's last 3 opponents was Horn, Matisse, and Broner. And the Horn fight, we know he lost. It's supposed to be a controversial fight, but Horn did manhandle Manny Pacquiao, cut him up a few times, gave him a lot of problems. And Matisse, that was a TKO win for Manny Pacquiao. He looked really good in that fight. He stopped Matisse in 7th round. He was a much younger fighter. And then he fought Broner and absolutely schooled him last fight. And Manny Pacquiao was just using him as a punching bag, schooling him, boxing him up and down. I don't think Broner threw more than 5 punches the whole fight. He just stood in the high guard and got boxed up by Manny Pacquiao. So shout out to Pacquiao for doing that to the younger fighter once again. So from here, we can say that they're both on a good run, even though Pacquiao had the loss not long back. Pacquiao can bounce back from losses like it's nothing, so that doesn't affect him. From here, we can take away that it's a good matchup. It's a great matchup. It's a great matchup, in fact. Undefeated fighter versus a legend. Pass on the torch or keep the crown, you get me? So let's talk about the styles. Styles, we know Thurman. He's a boxer puncher. He loves to use his feet, the jab. He works off the jab. He's a fast combination puncher, also a counter puncher. He can do a bit of everything. He goes to the body, goes to the upstairs. He can fight on the inside, but he prefers to be on the outside and keep it clean and tidy. But he can also have a fight, or he can box with you. And he also loves to throw his hands, so he's an active fighter, I'd say. While Pacquiao is also a boxer puncher, but the difference between Pacquiao and Thurman is Pacquiao is more of a front foot fighter who loves to come forward and put pressure on you and throw combinations, while Thurman likes to box on the back foot, and he's maybe not so aggressive as Manny Pacquiao. Manny Pacquiao is a lot more aggressive than Thurman. He throws a lot more punches through the round than Thurman. He's a lot more reckless than Thurman. Thurman's a lot more careful, more of a. So I can see this fight going a little bit. You can say this fight could go a little bit like Mayweather versus Pacquiao. This is what Thurman should be trying to do. This is what Thurman wants to do, is turn this fight into a Mayweather vs Pacquiao, where there's hardly any punches thrown, Manny Pacquiao missing, and just chasing you all night. That's what you want. And Thurman wants to be countering him and walking him into shots and making him miss and circling him all night. So that's what Thurman wants. But is that how I see the fight going? No. Thurman ain't no Mayweather. Thurman's totally different to Mayweather. Thurman can play Mayweather for the first 6 rounds, but the second 6 rounds, we know Thurman just, his activity just goes downhill. You know what I'm saying? He's not as active. He slows down, and he's not as effective as he was in the first 6 rounds, where Mayweather would pick it up in the second 6 rounds. Mayweather loses a lot of the first 5, 4, 5. A lot of his fights, he loses the first few rounds, and it's the second half that he takes over and wins the fight on. But Thurman's the other way around. He's a front runner. So that's how I see the fight going. Manny Pacquiao and Keith Thurman having a lot of tight rounds in the early round, but Manny Pacquiao taking over in the later stage. So I'm going to go with Manny Pacquiao in this fight. That's my prediction. My official prediction, Manny Pacquiao by 12 rounds, unanimous decision. If there's any knockdowns in this, I say they'll be early. And I say Manny Pacquiao might score a flash knockdown on Keith Thurman. Knock him down with a flash knockdown early, but Thurman will be back up. When Thurman's supposed to be soft at the ribs, but I don't believe so. He's never been put down with a body shot. Yes, he's been hurt a lot of times, but when he gets hurt, he likes to retreat. So when he retreats, it looks worse than it is. But he's a smart fighter. Better off to retreat than stand there and keep on trading and take a couple more shots to the body and end up going down taking a knee. Thurman don't go down and take no knees. He'll rather run and circle until he's better, until he recovers from the body shots. And that's what he's done every single time. He's never been stopped. He's never been put down with a body shot. He's always won the fight, even though he's been hurt to the body. So I don't see Manny Pacquiao, stopping Thurman either to the body or to the head. This is a 12-round fight. We know most elite, top-level, welterweight fights go the distance. So this should be going the distance. If my money was on here, it's on going the distance. Manny Pacquiao should win it. But then again, it depends on the politics. Have they got some big plans for Manny Pacquiao? Are they trying to get him for a Mayweather fight next? Is that what they're trying to do? Trying to bring a mega fight together? If so, then Manny Pacquiao is going to get the decision because they need him to get this win, this W. You get me? If not, then they're going to keep the undefeated fighter, Keith Thurman, keep him undefeated. It helps. He's a lot more marketable. He's a lot more sellable, and it helps his career a lot more. And maybe they're pushing the Thurman way. Depends on who they want to push more. You know what I'm saying? But Thurman does look like he might be leaving the game. He's getting married, settled down. He's not been as active as he should be. So maybe he's coming out of the game with a few big fights. We don't know. So whoever you think is in the politically, whoever you think is more likely to get the decision because of what they bring to the table, you get me, is who will get the decision, because it'll be a close fight. You could give it to either fighter. You know what I'm saying? So I think Manny Pacquiao should get this decision. So that's what I'm going with. Manny Pacquiao, 12th round, unanimous decision, W. And Keith Thurman losing a close fight. And you know what? Maybe they'll get a rematch on after this. You don't know. But that's about it from Kingdom of Boxing. You've got my pick. I'm going to leave it there, people. Kingdom of Boxing. I'm gone, people. Safe.
He's on the beat,